CL 650, in association with Tom Lucas Productions, presents Radio Real Estate.
Our house in the middle of our street.
And now, here are your hosts, Sherry Brown and Tom Lucas.
Good morning. Welcome to the on-air open house. It's that time again, Sherry. Good day. Good to see you.
It is. Good to see you. I'm feeling the love in the air today.
Oh, yeah, I can feel the love, too. Must be Valentine's Day. And, Bill, I want to welcome you to the show once again, and thank you for wearing the outfit that we supplied for you with the wings and the diapers. It looks really good. So we'll.
It was tough getting the wings through the door.
I was more concerned about the big diapers that you had on. But
don't be pointing that arrow at me.
It's not his arrow I'm concerned about. But happy Valentine's Day. And we do have a special Valentine's song for everybody listening to the show this morning.
Let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on.
It's a little slow, isn't it?
No, but it gets the message across. Very subtle.
I might be
Very
listening to that later.
Let's get it on.
Very good,
Let's get it on. That just kind of comes right to the point, doesn't it?
so to speak.
So to speak, whatever they mean by getting it on. So happy Valentine's Day, and thank you all for tuning in a little after 10 o'clock on Vancouver's original on-air open house. It's Tom Lucas with Sherry Brown and Bill Macklin. And Dwayne is in, Dwayne Bishop.
Yeah, I
we're
noticed
all
that.
together.
You know, he wasn't here last week, but I'm glad to see him back this week.
Now, where did he go?
I don't know. He was like he was invisible.
Here, actually.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't like he was quiet last week.
We actually had comments about last week's show. We had a bit of a problem with the power last week. And
Yes.
we're all in the
we were
dark.
in the dark,
But of
yes.
course, my mother used to tell me I've grown up in the dark, so it doesn't really
You were
matter.
born in the dark.
I was born in the dark, too. And speaking of being born in the dark, our certified mortgage expert is Bill Macklin. He's a big part of the program. He is the president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. And you guys are number 5 in Canada here for this.
Number 5 in Canada
Wow.
for December, yeah. So
That's pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Got a good team. So you'll have the mortgage rate update in just a few minutes.
I will.
And Bill will also be answering the mortgage question of the week.
Later in the show, I'll be continuing the 101 session on our series on money for seniors.
All right. Well, we kid around a lot in the show, but there is money for seniors, and seniors are coming to see you.
Yes, they definitely are. They
Good.
definitely are. There's a couple of new programs that just came out, so we'll talk
Really?
about them. Yeah.
Good, looking forward to that. Also, Finn Jensen is on the show. Finn is our radio real estate home handyman, and he says springtime brings out those for sale signs, right, Sherry?
He does. And we'll hear from Dan Sander and Katrina May of Hollyburn Properties. They'll be talking to us about
40 years in business.
40 years in business in the industry.
Just
and
amazing.
We'll also hear about a great rental opportunity they have at the Almata.
Yes, nice place. So we'll get all the
Yes.
scoop on that. And also, Sue Warner will join us later on the show to chat about reasons to have a Legal Shield lawyer review all your contracts and documents. And as you being a realtor and you, sir, being a mortgage broker, it's a good thing to have somebody look over these documents before you sign on the dotted line.
Major part of the team.
Yeah, because when I went to see Bill, he says, don't read that, just sign. No, just kidding, Bill. Just kidding.
And Bill's mortgage question of the week is coming up. If you have a question for Bill, you can go to our website at radiorealestateshow.ca. Bill will answer the question on next week's show.
Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty is on the show this morning. She will join us, excuse me, in a few minutes to talk about where my voice is going.
Real estate in the Tri-Cities.
What?
Should be going to talk about real estate in the Tri-Cities.
Well, that's good. Also, Mark Perry is here. He's our radio real estate voice of the valley. He'll be on the show to bring us up to date on some activities that are going on out in not Cloverdale, but further out, Chilliwack this weekend. And there's a gentleman who used to be on this radio station is appearing out in Chilliwack this weekend, so we'll get information on that.
It's 10:03, and you're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CL 650.
And it's time right now for the weekly mortgage rate update with our mortgage resident expert. His name is Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Bill, how's it looking this week?
I tell you, the rates are just fabulous. People come to me all the time and they're just saying what should we do? I said, you can take a fixed. Fixed rates are down as low as in some cases 2.69, but probably 2.74 would be more realistic. Or you can go into a variable rate somewhere between 2.2 and 2.3. We know the rates are going down in March again. The Bank of Canada rate's going to be coming down, as been said by TD Bank, RBC, as well as the Bank of Canada. So we know they're coming down. So why not take advantage of the dropping in the rates and save a little bit of extra money? Or, better yet, why don't you make your payments at a higher level at a lower interest rate and pay off more of your principal?
Makes sense.
Yeah, be ready for the worst. So, yeah, you've got some great interest rates on the variable, 2.2, 2.3, and 5-year fixed, 2.74 to 2.79.
Sounds good. So now's a good time to get some money and go and buy a few things, right?
Well, and you get pre-approved for 4 months, so it's good for 4 months.
That's good to understand. So Bill is with us, and in just a minute, Bill will answer the mortgage question of the week. Also, later in the show, just like last week, we'll be giving away tickets, 3 more double passes to the 42nd annual BC Home and Garden Show. It starts next Wednesday and runs through till next Sunday at BC Place. And you are listening to Radio Real Estate, Vancouver's original on-air open house. And you've tuned into Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Baumler from HGTV with a must-see event at this year's BC Home and Garden Show. 5 days only, February 18th to the 22nd at BC Place Stadium. Bring along that to-do list you've been ignoring and get great deals from over 400 home and garden experts. Plus, I'll be there giving you some Baumler-approved advice and inspiration on your home rental projects. The BC Home and Garden Show, February 18th to the 22nd. Buy your tickets online and save $3 at bchomeandgardenshow.com.
Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. I can turn your outdated house into something you'll be proud to call home. Whether you're looking for a new kitchen, bathroom, addition, or even a new custom home, look no further than EA Renovations. Let us create the home you deserve. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, it's Bill Macklem. In these busy and hectic times with family and business responsibilities, it is difficult to find the time to sit down with your mortgage broker and discuss all your mortgage options. I'm available to meet with you at your place of work, your home, our office, or at a place convenient for you. Please give me a call at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663.
CIL 650. If I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, well, I'd buy you a house. I would buy you a house. And if I had $1 million.
Well, you know, in this city, to get a house in the wrong side of town, you need $1 million these days.
Oh, my goodness.
$1 million doesn't go far.
No.
I remember the days when you bought $1 million house. You were rich.
You were somebody.
You bet.
Yeah.
And now it could be a knockdown.
Or on a 33-foot lot somewhere if you're lucky. Yeah. Anyway, Bill Macklem is here, Sherry Brown is here, Dwayne is here, and old Tom is here, and it's time now for our question of the week, right, Sherry?
Yes, we have a question this week. It comes from Flo Ballard of Dunbar. Flo says, I currently have a mortgage on a residential property and was thinking of splitting it into 3 separate residential units. Would I be able to sell one of the units to a family member and put the new mortgage on the remaining 2?
That's a good question. I would probably have to ask Flo if the fact that she has these rental properties, that they're actually under a separate title. Because if they're not under separate title, there's no way that you could actually take the mortgage and divide it into the 3 different units. But it is separate title. Yes, you can. We did one not too long ago down on 14th Avenue in East Van. And we had a property that they had actually built a duplex home with a carriage house. And the 3 siblings have 3 different mortgages on that same property. So that is possible if it's done properly. But you got to be careful. But yes, it can be done.
Thank you, Bill. You can get more expert mortgage information online by visiting billymac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com, or call Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
8 minutes after 10:08 on the Radio Real Estate Show, and time now to head out to the Tri-Cities. Andrea Jock of Keller Williams Elite Realty is standing by on the phone lines. Andrea, good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Hi, Sherry.
Oh, by the way, happy Valentine's Day.
Aw, thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there, too.
Thank you. And did you like Bill's little costume today with the wings and the diapers? That was kind of a nice treat. A little cherub.
So cute.
So I hear things are picking up out there in the Tri-Cities. It looks like it might be a good year for you out there.
Yeah, they sure are. It's been another great week in the Tri-Cities. If you're thinking about selling, now is a great time. Inventory is still very low in the Tri-Cities, so there's a good chance your home will sell in multiple offers. Today I'm featuring a gorgeous 4,667 square foot home featuring 6 bedrooms and a beautiful 2-bedroom suite located on the popular Ioko Road, not yet listed on MLS. This fantastic family home boasts beautiful inlet views and is only a few hundred feet from a secluded beach. You will love the fully renovated antique white kitchen offering a 6-burner Wolf gas range stove, sub-zero fridge, and a double convection microwave oven. Just minutes away from White Pine Beach, Benson Lake, Newport Village, and Rocky Point Park. Tomorrow, Westminster Savings is featuring a family day where you can frame your family photo. Located at the Evergreen Cultural Center, come by from 1 to 4. This is Andrea Jock from Radio Real Estate.
When you've decided to buy or sell in the Tri-Cities, call Andrea Jacques at 604-783-3124. That's 604-783-3124, or visit pinnaclegrouprem.com.
Thank you so much, Sherry. Coming up in the next segment of the program, we'll be giving away 3 more double passes to the 42nd annual BC Home and Garden Show. It starts this coming Wednesday at BC Place Stadium. Here are the numbers to call: 604-280-0650. 604-280-0650. These tickets are free. You can also call toll-free at 1-877-280-0650. We have tickets again for the home show, which is coming to BC Place Stadium. Next week on the show, as our special guest, we're having Todd Talbot. Now, Todd is one of the hosts of the TV program Love It or Listed Vancouver.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like a realtor against interior decorator and renovator. So it's kind of an interesting show. So we'll be talking all.
Never seen it.
You never have?
No.
Oh, for God's sake! Well, you go.
Oh, it's a wonderful show.
I think you should go and watch it before Todd comes out. Otherwise, he might get his feelings hurt.
I think maybe you're right.
And we've heard so many people's feelings on the show that they never want to come back, Bill. I think you know that by now.
Yes, I'm sure I've helped that.
I'm sure you have too.
This is Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty with mortgage expert Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgage, our producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate Vancouver's original on-air open house on Smooth and Easy CL 650.
When it's time to make a move, reach out to Redpath Relocations. We are Vancouver's most professional office moving company. No matter what your business, we have the experience to get you into your new space in the most efficient manner possible. Our full spectrum of relocation services will leave you and your staff free to focus on your business. We offer move management, green initiatives, and our promise is to leave you happy. Call 604-945-9910 or visit redpathrelocations.ca.
Looking for a new place and your busy work schedule has you booked up? Take the stress out of renting with Hollyburn Properties full-service rental professionals. We're here to help every step of the way, from your initial search to relaxing in your very own condo-style rental apartment. Our on-site resident managers will make you feel right at home. Be a part of our family. For current rental availabilities, call 604-878-8888 or visit us at hollyburn.com.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Baumler from HGTV with a must-see event, this year's BC Home and Garden Show. 5 days only, February 18th to the 22nd at BC Place Stadium. Bring along that to-do list you've been ignoring and get great deals from over 400 home and garden experts. Plus, I'll be there giving you some Baumler-approved advice and inspiration on your home rental projects. The BC Home and Garden Show, February 18th to the 22nd. Buy your tickets online and save $3 at bchomeandgardenshow.com.
If you've recently purchased or you're thinking of purchasing a house that is in dire need of some upgrades, then look no further. Hi, it's Mark from EA Renovations Limited. Fully licensed and insured, we'll turn your new house into a home you will be proud of. We do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied and make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. Over the past 25 years, I have found most home purchasers do not use a mortgage broker. We are a no-charge professional who have assisted over 5,000 home buyers finance their home. The exciting part is these same home buyers come back to us for refinancing, buying their next property, or lowering their current payments. Call us at 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
Vancouver weather.
Mainly cloudy today with a 30% chance of showers and drizzle, and hopefully it'll get a little better as the day progresses, but we'll see. Overnight, mainly cloudy with a low of plus 4 degrees.
And for your Sunday tomorrow, a mix of sun and cloud with clearing at noon. And on Monday, a mix of sun and cloud with a high of 11.
Holy cow, sunshine? Sunshine?
2 days in a
You know
row?
what that is?
No.
Sunshine. Maybe you could just look it up on your computer. Right now, the temperature is a balmy 10 degrees.
Radio Real Estate Weather is presented by Legal Shield. 8 out of 10 Canadians do not have an up-to-date will. Wills and estates planning doesn't have to be a daunting or expensive task. This could be your last love letter to your family. Are they protected? For more information about Legal Shield, visit 247legal.net.
CL 650.
If you would like to go to the BC Home and Garden Show, which starts this Wednesday down at BC Place Stadium, you can call us. Call Bill, call Cherry, call me, call Dwayne. Our telephone number, 604-280-0650. That's locally, 604-280-0650. If you live out of the local dialing area and you can come into town to take in the show, we have a toll-free number for you. There goes my voice again. 1-877-280-0650. 1-877-280-0650. I've been thinking about this for quite some time, and sometimes my voice does that, and it's because I don't know what Bill puts in this coffee that you bring in the morning. What is it you're putting in there?
It's a special coffee.
Is it?
Yeah, I normally put in some chili flakes.
That's probably what's doing it. You're just loosening everything up, right? So we've got two people on the line. We have room for one more, 604-280-0650 or 1-877-280-0650. Lots of things to learn at the BC Home and Garden Show. It's the 42nd annual, and there's lots of people to talk to and get some great ideas. And let's go to the phone line right now. I think, is it Lydia's on line one? Lydia, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome. Lydia, it's Tom. Don't call me sir.
Happy Valentine's to you all.
And happy Valentine's Day to you, too. Thank you so much. What are you doing this morning?
I'm just waiting for my ride to go out.
What are you going to do when you're out? God, I'm nosy. What are you going to do?
Going to the wellness show.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Good stuff. Maybe you should take me with you. So, listen, Lydia, would you like to go to the home show at BC Place Stadium?
Yes, I would love to.
Well, we're going to arrange that for you. Now, what I need you to do, Lydia, is please stay on the line and talk to Dwayne, our producer. He will get all of your information. I will pass that along to the folks at the home show, and we'll have 2 tickets waiting for you at the Will Call box office at BC Place, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy your weekend.
Oh, yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thank you. And Lydia, please, again, make sure that Dwayne gets all your information. Let's go to line number 2 right now. We have one more line open, 604-280-0650, 604-280-0650, or long distance, 1-877-280-0650. That's 1-877-280-0650. It's long distance. Tony is in Coquitlam. He's on the phone. You're on Radio Real Estate. Tony, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day to you.
Well, you're probably the third guy I've had say that to me today, so thank you for that. That's awfully nice. Are you doing anything special for today, Tony?
Well, got a lot of running around to do, and what I do is what I don't get done during the week, I usually end up putting it over till Saturday, and then I've got quite a few things to do. But, well, apparently the weather's going to pick up a bit first of the week, so that's
I'm hoping.
one interesting thing.
I'm hoping. Well, if you can get away one day from next Wednesday right through to next Sunday, we have a couple of tickets for you to go to BC Place Stadium to take in the 42nd annual BC Home and Garden Show.
Well, that's great, because I really enjoy the shows. You know, they're interesting. You can get lots of information there, and there's more exhibitors per year. So.
Well, if you've been listening to the show for a while, you know that I love to go to these programs as well, too, but I'm not allowed to go to talk to the guy with the paint stick or the Mr. ShamWow man.
Oh, yeah.
So if you see them there, would you say hi for me?
I will if I see them.
Tony, what we're going to do is, again, like with Lydia, we're going to pass your name along, and there'll be 2 tickets waiting for you at the Will Call box office at BC Place Stadium. So when you want to go to the show, just make sure you go to the Will Call. We'll have 2 tickets for you. And also, please stay in the line and make sure that Dwayne gets all of your contact information so we can contact you during the week, okay?
Okay, thanks very much.
Happy to have a great weekend, Tony. Thank you so much for listening, and thanks for calling. 17 minutes after 10 o'clock, and if somebody else wants to call, we'll put you on the line a little bit later on. And, you know, you have till like 11 o'clock this morning. We can wait 2 more minutes. It's kind of fun.
Got a few minutes.
Yeah, you got a few minutes. Yeah. 604-280-0650, 604-280-0650. You can join up with Lydia or Tony, and maybe the 3 of you can
That
go
would
to...
be a nice Valentine's Day gift.
Actually, that would be 6 people because it's a ticket for 2.
Really?
Yeah. Have a little bit of a
Well,
party.
maybe I should call in.
Maybe go down on the bus together.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go near the studio and call in and see if I can get a
You
couple
can
free
do that.
tickets.
Sure, Bill. I told you anytime you
We'll
want.
see you in a while.
Yeah.
Exactly. Give that to my wife tonight. Say, look, honey, we're going to go to the home show.
Oh, that's right. You and I spoke about that off air last week, and you said as long as you don't tell them you won the tickets for free, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
She knows now, Bill.
Yeah, you're probably right.
18 after 10 o'clock, and time now to connect with Sue Warner. Sue is with Legal Shield, and she's on the show this morning to chat about reasons to have a Legal Shield lawyer look over all of your contracts and documents. Sue, good morning.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Tom. Good morning, and hello, everybody. Today I'm going to talk about rent-to-own and lease-to-own offers. Whether you're a tenant or a landlord, a rent or lease-to-own agreement may be a great strategy for both parties. There can, however, be the landlord who may take advantage of an unsuspecting renter in a rent or lease-to-own situation. A while ago, I learned about a couple that entered into such an offer. It was required that they would pay rent of $1,600 a month plus an additional $400 every single month on top of that. This extra $400 was going to be used as a savings account for a down payment after 4 years of renting. The couple's relationship didn't last, and the landlord named both of them on the lease-to-own agreement. But unfortunately, the couple did not have this document reviewed by a lawyer first. It turned out that the agreement was horribly one-sided in the landlord's favor. The only case in which renters could have used their extra $400 deposit each month to their advantage was if the value of the townhome increased by over 25% in the first 4 years of moving in. While not impossible, it was highly unlikely given the normal appreciation of real estate in our area. In other words, after almost 3 years of making an extra $400 a month payment, their money was lost entirely. And the property owner even had the nerve to attempt suing the couple, causing each of them unneeded stress and legal expense to remove themselves from the agreement. And of course, their damaged deposit was forfeited as well, even though the property was in good repair. So if you're a tenant or a landlord, a properly drafted contract between you and the other party are vital to the success of your arrangement. Whether it's the rental of a suite or a separate dwelling, wouldn't you agree it's best to have everything written down and understood clearly between all parties? Contract and document reviews are another benefit that's included in your Legal Shield membership. But even if you don't have a Legal Shield membership, you should always have every legal document properly prepared and reviewed before signing it. It can save you so much stress and expense later on. So next week, my colleague Patricia LaPena will be here. She'll be discussing our home-based business plan. I'm Sue Warner with Legal Shield for Radio Real Estate.
For more information, visit Legal Shield at 247legal.net. That's 247legal.net.
When Patricia was on, you were just there. Or rather, sorry, Sue was on. Patricia will be here next week. But when Sue was on, you were just shaking your head listening to that story.
Oh yeah, there's it's amazing what people will do to either try to think they're saving money when they're not, or enter an agreement without having any basis whatsoever. I always say to people that are doing anything, whether it's a partnership or something like this, it's really easy to get into these. It's really difficult to get out of them.
Kind of like a mortgage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got to know the exit clause before you can actually enter.
And for $32 a month, it's worth it.
That's excellent. Yeah.
Free lawyer. Yeah, 21 after 10, 10:21 on the Radio Real Estate Show. Diane joins us now from Langley. Diane, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, thank you. And to you, too. Are you planning a big day today?
Well, I'm taking my 9-year-old granddaughter out birthday shopping today.
Oh, for goodness sake. I've got one who's almost 5, but not 9.
Oh,
so
do you? Oh, they're fun, aren't they?
Aren't they? Well, yeah. Sometimes they never stop.
Well, this is it.
Kind of reminds me of me, if you know what I mean. So how are things in Langley this morning? Weather-wise, is it kind of cloudy?
Oh, cloudy and a little foggy.
Oh, well. What are you going shopping for?
Whatever she wants.
Because it's one of those.
Oh, I'd love to have
Can we
a
come with you,
grandma
Diane?
like you.
Can we come after the show? Listen, what I like to, because you
I'm sorry?
I was going to say, because you seem like you're such a great grandma, we're going to send you off to the BC Home and Garden Show.
That sounds wonderful. I would love it.
Good for you. Well, we're going to make sure that you do. We have 2 tickets for you, Diane. I need you to stay on the line and make sure that Dwayne has all of your contact information. During the week, someone from the BC Home and Garden Show will get in touch with you. But to let you know, we'll be saving you 2 tickets at the Will Call box office over at BC Place. Okay, so anytime you want to go down there next week after Wednesday, you please feel free and you have a good time.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thanks, Nanny. You have a great day, too. That's Diane.
Okay,
she's in Langley,
thank
and
you.
she's off to go to the BC Home and Garden Show. 42nd annual. It's hard to believe they've been doing them for 42
So
years,
long.
isn't it?
Just
Crazy.
Crazy.
You think like after the first time, I mean, it wouldn't be just old hat. It'd be the same thing.
It's something different every time.
Jeez.
And one of the guys that's going to be there next week, Todd Talbot, who's one of the hosts of the TV show Love It or Listed Vancouver, is going to be our special guest on the program. So
Really?
we'll talk about his show. We'll talk about the home show. Maybe he's a realtor, so you guys can talk. He's also an actor, so we can talk to him.
I
about
know
that.
a couple actors.
Do you?
Yeah.
Who did you know?
I can't remember their names.
Well, see, that's how good they were. It's 10:24. It's the Radio Real Estate Show. The next segment, we'll be joined with who? Mark Perry. Mark's a good guy. He's out in the Fraser Valley. He is our Radio Real Estate voice of the Valley. And Mark has some information to tell us about some activities that are taking place this weekend in Chilliwack.
And we'll talk about the reno industry with Mark from EA Renovations.
And you know what? Mark this morning's got a great subject. He's going to be talking about what goes on behind those walls.
Ooh, that's that can be scary.
It could be.
And I'll be talking about a really fancy place in England that you could take your sweetie to on Valentine's Day.
Really?
And a few celebrities that you may see being new homeowners in 2015.
People we know?
A few celebrities,
Are
yes.
they expensive?
They could be,
Oh, gee
yes.
whiz. 1024, it's Tom Lucas with our co-host Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty. Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, and our producer is Dwayne Bishop. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Baumler from HGTV with a must-see event, this year's BC Home and Garden Show. 5 days only, February 18th to the 22nd at BC Place Stadium. Bring along that to-do list you've been ignoring and get great deals from over 400 home and garden experts. Plus, I'll be there giving you some Baumler-approved advice and inspiration on your home rental projects. The BC Home and Garden Show, February 18th to the 22nd. Buy your tickets online and save $3 at bchomeandgardenshow.com.
When you need movers that are ready and reliable, reach out to Redpath Relocations. We are Vancouver's most professional moving company. Our green initiatives utilize environmentally friendly e-crates that allow your move to be completed 20% faster than traditional moving boxes. Our 30,000 square foot secure state-of-the-art storage facility is designed to handle everything from household goods to museum collections. Whether the path you're on takes you across the street or around the world, reach out to Redpath Relocations. Call 604-945-9910 or visit us at redpathrelocations.ca.
Hi, this is Bill Macklem of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. As a successful broker-owner, I have developed a team of mortgage professionals that support me and my clients. If you're confused with all the mortgage chatter of do's and don'ts, my mortgage team is ready to answer your questions to determine the best mortgage for you. Call 604-684-HOME. That's 604-684-4663 for more information.
CIL 650.
This is Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650. Hey, we're all together again. It's Saturday morning, but then again, you know what? It could be Wednesday afternoon if you're listening to us on the computer after the show.
Yes, it could be.
Yeah, because
it could be any time.
It could be any time you like. Because if you hear Bill Macklem talking about something and you say to yourself, what the heck did Bill say? You go back and listen to the program, right?
Yes, and I actually ran into somebody last night, and he said, I love to watch your show, but it's a little early for me.
No.
I'm like, well, 10. It's
Well,
not that early,
on
but
a Saturday it could be.
for him it was. So I told him, you just go to RadioRealEstateShow.ca and you can listen to us or watch us anytime you want.
Anytime you like.
So he has no excuse now.
Or like the Beatles said, anytime at all. Yeah,
and
that's right.
listen.
So again, how do you do that? You go to our website?
RadioRealEstateShow.ca and you'll find our podcast
Just
there,
click on
and
that.
lots of links if you want to listen to just Bill's mortgage question from last week.
You know what? That is worth the price of admission on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were doing a home seminar for the couple of times this past week, right?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
We had the Greater Vancouver Home Builders Association's annual, I think it's the 21st year.
Wow.
Another one that's been around a long time.
Yeah.
Home buyer seminars.
Yeah.
So we had one in Surrey at the Municipal Center, and we also had one at Harbor Center downtown.
So
SFU.
people were coming to see you, obviously having a chat about mortgages. What were some of the questions they were asking you?
They're asking questions like, how do I qualify for a mortgage? RSPs. I said, well, this is a great time to talk about RSPs. Well, maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later, but it's a great time to talk about RSPs because you can take them out as a first-time home buyer with no tax holdback. So there's a bunch of different things. If you buy it now before the end of February, you can create a refund. So now you have an RSP plus a refund. So that refund might pay some of your legal fees. So there's some magical ways of helping you out at this particular time.
And I imagine that people that might be first-time home buyers have different questions than people that might be looking to downsize.
Yes, the people are downsizing. You're going to try and figure out how do I get the equity of my home so I can actually get some income streams so that I can afford to live in the home I'm going to live in for the next 10, 20, 30 years. So it's important.
All they have to do is go see Billy Mack.
That's all they have to do. It's so easy.
He has all the answers.
He does.
He's our guy. He's our guy. Bill, people ask me about you, Bill, and they say, what about Bill? I said, well, as Bill describes himself, he's the guy that came as a guest and never left.
Exactly.
But we're glad. We're glad you're hanging around there. It's 28 minutes after 10 o'clock and time now for our renovation segment on the program with Mark from EA Renovations, and I know he's got a great one for us this morning. Mark, hello there. Good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Today I'm talking about the importance of what goes on behind the walls. When a renovation is completed by a competent professional, it will provide years of pleasure and comfort. But when done by an amateur or someone who claims to be a professional, but clearly isn't, you'll be reminded of the mistake made every day. Many homeowners wonder why some quotes are low and others high. Not always, but often the difference is that contractors will cut corners on things behind the paint, flooring, and tiles. That is to say, all the things that make a space beautiful. Take a bathroom, for instance. It's a very tricky space with lots of moving parts crammed into a very tight footprint. Not to mention the volumes of water ready to exploit any and all leaks. The people working on your project and the products they use are very important. A quality contractor will make sure that the lumber they use has no twists or bows in it. This is going to ensure that your walls are nice and straight. They will also make sure that the correct materials are used and areas that need it are properly waterproofed. All of this will contribute to millwork and tile work looking the way it should. That said, a good tile setter can make a low-cost tile look expensive. On the flip side, a bad tile setter will make an expensive tile look cheap. The same goes for electrical and plumbing. A quality electrician will do things the right way and make sure circuits are not overloaded and there are no hidden junction boxes. Many people think plumbing is easy. We've all heard the joke, poop flows downhill. Well, if you have an unqualified plumber, that may not be the case, and you could end up with some very costly repairs down the road. Many homeowners don't pay attention to these important details and are just excited to see the end results and how much is it going to cost. It all comes down to hiring the right contractor and his expertise and knowledge on how to properly complete a job that you will never have to worry about. The next time you get a quote on a project, remember you get what you pay for. So do your homework, hire the right contractor, and you'll have a space that you love and it'll last for years to come. This is Mark Bioski for Radio Real Estate.
EA Renovations makes the process smooth and easy. For more information, call Mark at 604-825-0789. That's 604-825-0789. Or online at earenos.com. That's earenos.com.
Now, here's a little Sherry Brown story that a lot of people don't know. Sherry is always trying to improve herself to become a better realtor, and you were telling us off the air that you're starting to take Spanish lessons.
I am.
See, that's good. See, poco poco, cerveza por favor. What else have you learned?
I did, it was a very intense hour and a half on Wednesday night that I took my Spanish lessons, and my Spanish instructor, Guillermo, is...
Guillermo?
He is a very nice Spanish man, and I feel like I learned a lot, and then I walked out, I couldn't say anything.
You kind of like, you take it all in, then you forget it when you go out the door.
Yeah.
So you going back for more?
I'm going back.
More lessons, that is.
For more.
More Spanish lessons.
More Spanish lessons. See,
mamacita.
That's about it. That's all I can say.
Let's call you mamacita.
See, gracias.
Oh, gracias.
Gracias.
That's good, mamacita.
Yes. So I will keep you posted as to my learning curve.
Signorita. What's the other one? Senora?
Senora.
Yeah.
Senor.
Cerveza, por favor.
We already been there. Bill keeps wanting beer, right?
But yes, Spanish, I don't know if you're aware of this. It is the second most popular language in the world after English. So it will be a very good asset for me.
You mean because there was almost as many people speaking English or Spanish as there are speaking English? That kind of works out.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, no.
Very good.
Here's what we've got to put up with now for next week. See? No? Senor Wences. 10:33, it's the Radio Real Estate Show, and Senor Mark Perry, the voice of the Valley, is on the line right now from Chilliwack. Hello, Mark. Good morning.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Sherry. Happy Valentine's to everyone.
And happy Valentine's right back at you. Now you've got something special out at Inglewood Courtyard for anybody who drops by this week.
You bet. You know what? Come on by today, and Inglewood Courtyard would like to give you a little Valentine's Day gift.
If we're coming in from Vancouver, how do we get there?
Tom, you know what? I've got two exits that we can take. We can take the number 3 road exit, where I've got a big truck with a banner sign on it, and that's got directions that you follow all the way to us. If you pass that one and you overshoot that one, then take the Lickman Road exit. Go southbound on Lickman Road until you get to Keith Wilson Road. Take a left on Keith Wilson Road and drive to the very end, and you'll see the Inglewood community right at the very end. So please come on by today and have a look at what we're doing.
And you had a successful weekend last weekend at the Fraser Valley Home and Garden Show.
The real estate market, and I'm sure Sherry and Bill will tell you, has really sort of caught fire with our spring fever. The trade show last weekend at Abbotsford was fantastic. On Sunday alone, we had 60 people sign up for our guest list. On the weekend, Tracy, the sales manager, on Saturday, had 12 brand new couples that had never been to Inglewood before. So that was the highest visitors so far this year. So really excited about that. And they were all first-time viewers, people that could get initiated and see exactly what we got going on here at our adult lifestyle community.
So real estate-wise, out in the Fraser Valley, especially around Chilliwack, looks like things are starting to pick up.
Everybody's starting to put their house on the market. They're starting to think move. We've got Englewood Courtyard, was going to be ready at the end of March now. So lots of people coming in and saying, yeah, we want to move. Our house is sold. Very exciting stuff.
Now this weekend, if somebody wants to take in some music in the Chilliwack area, they can do that. Del Richards is playing out there.
What a great entertainer, and he's playing at 7 o'clock at the Hub International Theatre, which is at the Chilliwack Cultural Centre. For those that don't want to see orchestra, the Chilliwack Chiefs are hosting the Surrey Eagles tonight at 7 o'clock, so that's an exciting thing too. Come on out and go to a hockey game.
All right, now before you go, once again, the address of Englewood Courtyard is?
45750 Keith Wilson Road.
You have a wonderful weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. Chat next week.
Thanks, folks. This is Mark Perry, the voice of the Valley, from the Radio Real Estate Show.
For more information on Englewood Courtyard in Chilliwack, call Mark Perry at 778-240-8513. That's 778-240-8513, or go to englewoodcourtyard.ca.
It's the Radio Real Estate Show on Smooth and Easy, CIL 650, Saturday morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you very much.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for bringing in those balloons. Bill brought in, what were they, blue balloons today?
Yeah.
Blue balloons.
I see.
That's really random.
It's a guy color.
Is it really?
Okay.
To people that are not romantically involved.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I see. So like guy to guy, you wanted to wish me a happy Valentine's
Exactly.
Day. You give me a blue balloon.
Exactly. I give my wife a red balloon.
one. Okay.
Oh.
So she's
my sweetheart.
She's special in a different kind of way.
Yes.
Whatever. 10:35.
I gave one to.
Did you?
To The Rock.
You didn't.
I did.
Yeah, I got some balloons.
You feel special, buddy?
I feel really good now.
Well, you do a good job on the show, so you deserve 2 balloons.
A balloon always just lights you up,
Oh, it
doesn't
does.
it?
It lightens the air.
And then if you have an animal in the house, the animal...
No, that's why they're helium, because they stay up above.
Oh, they're helium. You know what you can do with helium?
Yeah.
Do you want to bring one in here and we'll try it? Makes your voice go high for some reason. Radio Real Estate Show, and I know you've been waiting for this all morning long. It's time now for Sherry Brown and our Celebrity Real Estate Gossip Report. Sherry, what do you have for us?
Well, I have a couple of things, Tom. It's Valentine's Day, and for fans of Downtown Abbey, I don't watch this show, but apparently it's extremely popular. Downtown Abbey for Valentine's Day, they'll have the chance to stay one night in the hotel at the grounds of the English Country Estate where the hit British show is filmed. Prices for rooms at London Lodge start at $540 per night. Highclere Castle, which was built in 1793, has been undergoing renovations for the past 2.5 years, but the bedrooms still retain their period charm. So you can take your sweetie there tonight if you want. And a few celebrities most likely to buy a home in 2015. Newly single Kate Hudson, newly single Mariah Carey, newly single Nick Cannon, oh wait, that's Mariah's ex, and forever, ever single Taylor Swift. No surprise there.
So there's hope for Dwayne.
There is. If Dwayne would like to see Taylor Swift,
I'm sure he
she
would.
is buying a new house.
Oh, jeez.
And that's your celebrity real estate gossip today.
And if you'd like to get more celebrity real estate gossip online, please go to our website, radiorealestateshow.ca. Radiorealestateshow.ca. All you have to do is click on the icon, and it's there. And every week you have stories about the rich and famous, right?
Absolutely.
Interesting stuff. In the next segment of our program, we're going to be hearing from Katrina May. Dan Sander, we just found out, is on special assignment today, so Dan won't be with us. Hopefully he's back next week. But I know that Hollyburn Properties are selling 40 years in business in the rental industry. 40 years.
Wow.
Man, and they're all across the nation. They're nationwide. And what I like, too, is that their head office is in downtown Vancouver.
And that doesn't happen often.
No, that does not happen very often. So we're going to have
We know where
Katrina.
the center of the universe is.
Well, we certainly do. And we ain't going to say. But Katrina May, who is Dan's right-hand person, will be with us on the show this morning. She has the hot property of the week, so we'll be hearing all about that.
And we'll hear from Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages. This morning, Bill continues his unbelievably fantastic segment on money for seniors.
Did you bring some with you?
No.
But you know where you can get some?
No, I'm a senior. I already spent it.
Oh, okay. This is Tom Lucas. Good morning. Our co-host is Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty. The gentleman you just heard from, Bill Macklin, president of Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Our producer is Dwayne Bishop. And you're listening to Vancouver's original on-air open house. It's Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
Tired of chasing that small space you can barely afford? Stop saving for a down payment. Stop paying those high property tax and strata fees. Rent with Hollyburn with nothing down. Large suites, large balconies, 24-hour professional service and maintenance. Studios from 900 and one bedrooms from 1050. Enjoy the lifestyle you deserve today with 50 communities to choose from in Vancouver's West Side, West End, and North Shore neighborhoods. Save money and enjoy the Vancouver lifestyle. Learn more at hollyburn.com.
Home prices are out of control in Vancouver. Hi, it's Mark with EA Renovations Limited. Let us turn your basement or laneway into a beautiful new mortgage helper. Fully licensed and insured, we do what it takes to ensure you're completely satisfied. And we make your renovation as painless as possible along the way. Call 604-825-0789 today or visit earenos.com to arrange your free in-home estimate.
Remember the last time your friends didn't help you move? Our family has helped move families and businesses around the world for the past 35 years. Redpath Relocations understands its needs of its clients. We offer walkaway service from your old office furnishings, donating them to local charities or environmentally friendly recycling. Check us out at redpathrelocations.ca or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Here at Redpath Relocations, we understand the business. We're always ready, always reliable.
Hi, this is Bill Macklin from Dominion Macklin Mortgages. Most people need advice on mortgage financing. We provide personal financial advice with no vested interest and at no cost. We're compensated by the lenders. We'll review your current financial situation to determine if you are ready to purchase. If not, we'll help develop a plan to put home ownership in your future. For more information, call 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Vancouver weather.
Mainly cloudy today. There is a 30% chance of showers, fog. It'll dissipate. And apparently there is some sunshine in the forecast. I'm not too sure when, but let's find out. I think Sherry knows.
Well, tomorrow we can look forward to a mix of sun and cloud, clearing near noon. And on Monday, a mix of sun and cloud with a high of 11.
Looks good. Right now, the temperature's not too bad. It's 10 degrees on the Radio Real Estate Show.
Radio Real Estate weather is presented by Legal Shield. Buying a home doesn't stop at the real estate agent. Movers, landscapers, hiring contractors, landlord or tenant strata issues, possible noisy neighbors. Know your rights. For more information, visit 247legal.net.
CIL 650. I love you.
Did I hear that person? What do they say?
I love you.
You're getting to know these songs, Bill. That's pretty good.
It's kind of like a Valentine's Day song.
It is. Like, pay your rent. I love you.
And I'll love you if you pay my rent.
I would really love you if you pay my rent or my mortgage. It's time to talk about the rental industry. And our friends over at Hollyburn Properties have been in business for 40 years, so obviously they're doing something right. They have lots of condos to rent all across the nation.
They've been collecting them for 40 years.
They have, and they've got lots of happy campers down there. They have a special presentation for us today, all about a very special property, and I think Katrina May from Hollyburn Properties is on the line to tell us about it. Katrina, good morning.
Hi, Tom. Thank you. This week we're featuring the Almada. It's located at 3675 West 7th Avenue, right on the border of Kitts and Point Grey neighborhoods in Vancouver. We have a one-bedroom available now from $1,465, and this is a beautiful suite. It has wood floors, our brand new finishes, so white quartz countertops, mirrored sliding closet doors, a fully renovated kitchen and bathroom. There is a balcony facing south, so lots of natural sunlight, and heat and hot water is included for this unit. The Almada features free Wi-Fi in all common areas. There's 24-hour laundry facilities, gated and surface parking available, as well as our professional on-site resident manager for all of your service or maintenance needs. The Almada is located close to grocery stores and shops on West 4th Avenue, as well as all of the restaurants and cafes and shops on West Broadway. It's very near Jericho Beach and Spanish Banks. Easy access to UBC campus. There's the B line that's virtually outside your door. So close to transit, easy to get around the city. If you're interested in the one bedroom at the Almada, definitely visit our website at hollyburn.com. This is Katrina May for Radio Real Estate.
To learn more about Hollyburn Properties or to get information about one of their great rental accommodations, call 604-662-7345. That's 604-662-7345. Or visit hollyburn.com.
It's 10:44 on the Radio Real Estate Show. We've picked out another gem of a money song for Bill this morning.
Money, 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 money.
Mm-hmm. You ever get people that come into your office, Bill, go, I want money, but I want it for limousines. They come to the wrong place.
I actually did.
Did you really?
Well, they didn't say limousine.
No?
Said I want to buy a truck.
No.
How do I go about it?
Can you go see the truck guy?
Exactly. I'll show you. I'll actually give you the person a call.
Well, I know that people, when they do buy a new home, they might have a few extra bucks put onto the mortgage so they can buy a car.
Exactly.
Because when you amortize that and everything else, it's not that bad.
Well, you're looking at 2.2% interest. I mean, like the banks are going to be charging you somewhere between 9 and 11% for a car loan.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the way to go.
Interesting.
So you always got to be careful where you're spending your money and how you're spending your money.
And we've talked about this before. Like, once you're pre-approved for a mortgage, help me out with this story, but don't go and buy a car before you do the deed, right?
You know how many times? You know how many times I've come across people who we've got them a pre-approval. It's 4 months in. We got to we redo it again. And we, with their permission, we pull their credit check, and they've gone out and bought a car, or a trailer, or they've co-signed something for a cousin or a sister or a brother,
or a 95-inch color TV,
and now they don't qualify.
No.
And banks actually pull the credit 3 days before funding. So even though you've been approved for the 3 months leading up to your purchase, if you've now gone out to buy all that furniture and all that stuff before you move in, that can actually cause you not to get finance for your house.
So what you should do then is, like we said, get a few extra bucks, throw it onto the thing, and then after you move in, then go buy the car, the furniture, and that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Like, you got to be very careful because it's all about debt servicing, and it's very, very sensitive.
There you go, kids.
So don't spend any money when you get pre-approved, and make sure you make all your payments on time.
Mortgage information to grow by.
Oh, yeah. Like, you'd be amazed the number of people that forget to, I got busy and I missed my payment on my credit card or my Sears card or my Bay card, or but I'll pay it next month. Well, that just took off 20 bips off your credit score.
Even though you pay it back.
Yeah, even though you pay it back. It's all about history. What the credit bureau does is it gives people who want to lend you money an impression on how you handle unsecured debt. So if you don't handle unsecured debt very well, whether it's a credit card or whatever it might be, then you're definitely going to cause them problems when you buy a house.
All right, so now unsecured debt, just for those that don't know, is?
Could be a car loan. Well, that's actually secured, but they call that unsecured. Could be a credit card, like a Visa or Bay card, that type of thing. So you go out for dinner, they can't pull the dinner back from you. You go to the store and buy some clothing, they're not going to take the clothes back from you. So that's unsecured debt. So there's no recourse. So they're looking at how you handle that debt, and if you handle that debt properly and pay it on time, like not 30 days late or 60 days late because I forgot, or I put up in the card, or I put it up in the cupboard, none of that stuff, then yes, then you got to do it.
Let's suppose you're 30 days late. This goes to your credit report, and you say, well, you know what? Next month I got some extra dough, so I'm going to put 2 payments down early. Does that help at all?
No.
Really?
No.
Then what's the point of making extra payments is what I say.
So you don't pay any interest.
Oh, okay. So that's a good thing to do.
Yes, that's for you,
okay,
and not for the lender.
Not for the lender, no. So we've had a little series on the show here for the past few weeks, and I think it's very interesting given the age group of this radio station, because we're not a bunch of kids anymore.
No, that's very true.
And there are some people that even...
Except for Sherry.
Except for Sherry.
Thank
that's
you
right. But
for clarifying
she won't be a kid for much longer, because you have a birthday coming up pretty darn soon.
I do, and I'm going to be grandmother.
Well, then you're definitely not a kid anymore.
No, definitely not.
No.
I'm still only 28, but...
Mentally. But what does that mean?
But before we got into the seniors, maybe we should just talk. This is a great time of year. Maybe we should talk about the RSP program that people are not paying attention to
it's
right
a few
now.
weeks ago for that, too.
So I think it was the 28th or the 1st of March. I guess the 1st of March is a Monday. You have until the end of this month to buy your RSPs. Now, RSPs are not always the best interest rate generated savings plan. But if you're a first-time home buyer, this is a great way to put money into an RSP, which then creates, particularly now if you do it this year, you're going to create a refund on your income tax, particularly if you're self-employed, or not self-employed, but you're salaried. So you're going to create a refund, and then you can get a refund from your RSP you just bought, which then you can either use for closing costs on your home. And if you're not going to buy your home for another year, you could then use that refund to buy another RSP, which next year would create even a bigger discount or refund. And so now you've got not only the money that you put into the RSP, but you have this refund to help you with your home. And you can take out, as a first-time home buyer, you can take out up to $25,000 per person, up to a maximum of 2 people on title. So that's $50,000. You can take it out of your RSP, tax-free.
You have to pay it back within 5 years, is it?
15 years.
15 years. Really? Wow.
So if you borrowed $15,000 from your RSP,
$1,000 a year,
because you only have to pay back $1,000 a year. So if you got $1,000 a year, if you divide that by 12 months in a year, obviously you got $83 a month you got to pay back on that particular RSP.
Price of a couple of good cups of coffee.
Exactly.
Careful. We've been there in the show before.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's a good thing to know. So RSP season is quickly approaching.
This would be the time to do it. I mean, if you're I had a client come in on Wednesday, and he's already saved up $10,000. And I said to him, well, when are you going to buy? And he said, I'm not going to buy for another 6 months. I said, then why don't you put that into an RSP, create a refund with it because it's before the end of the year, or before the end of the tax year. And I said, and are you going to be saving any more money? Because he's still living at home and he's got a good job.
And he's 47?
Pardon?
He's 47?
No, he's only just a young guy, but really sharp.
Is he?
Oh, really good. Great kid. And so he said, well, I'm going to be saving up another $1,000 to $2,000 a month until I find my place. I said, well, if that's the case, then you should take out a RSP loan to buy an RSP as well, as long as you do your tax, what they call a dummy tax form. So you find out what the maximum RSP you can buy to get the maximum refund. Because you may have $100,000 that you're eligible to put in for an RSP, but you can't do that in any 1 year.
Now our producer Dwayne is a young guy. Are you able to save $1,000 a month, Dwayne?
Yeah, maybe. Just around that.
For goodness sake, I'm surrounded by a bunch of savers, and I can't save a
So that's $12,000 a year. So
Wow.
$24,000. He can now buy what was that, about a $424,000 property?
Uh-huh. Do you, Dwayne, do you need an assistant? I'd be your assistant for maybe like, $200 a week. What do you think?
Well, then I couldn't eat.
Oh, okay.
Eating's overrated.
You don't need to eat. He's just gonna,
Yeah, that's true. I'll go on a diet.
Look at Bill. Come on, you don't need to eat.
Thanks a lot.
So we have a lot of seniors that listen to our show, and there are seniors looking for money. What are some of the reasons that seniors are looking for money? I'm sure that not all seniors out there are looking to buy a new home.
Well, I think a lot of times what happens is that from about 2003, 2004, anybody that's been in their home from before that time frame has all of a sudden seen this huge increase in the value of their home, and so they're equity rich but cash poor. And so most people are saying, well, maybe I should just downsize and I'll go buy something else. And we always talk about that and say, well, that's true. You can do that. But normally when you downsize, you're going to go into a townhouse or a condo, and you're going to have maintenance fees. And so why don't you just save your real estate fees on this sale today, take the $20,000 that you might pay to a realtor and use that to maintain your home for the next 5 to 10 years until such time as you actually really have to move. So people get kind of convinced that they should move maybe sometimes a little bit earlier than they should, only because they're getting either push from their kids or their environment or the people that are around them. They're saying that you should sell because this house is too big for you. Well, really, it is a golden goose, and it keeps on laying a golden egg every year. So why would you want to get rid of it until you actually have to?
So if mom and dad have been contributing to that golden goose for over the years, comes a time where the golden goose can maybe pay them back.
Exactly.
Yeah, interesting.
And we have lenders that'll do that. We have one of our credit unions will finance at about 3%, 3.1%.
That's still a good rate.
That's still a great rate. Yeah. Not as discounted as the 2.79, but it's still reasonable. And you don't have to show a whole lot of income to qualify. They don't have to qualify, so therefore they're able to get the money out of the house, and so they can continue to move on. And if they're really sharp, like if they really want to think about this, they could actually put that into an annuity with a financial advisor, and then have another income stream.
So mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, if they wanted to, could come down and see you at the office and sit down and you go over this with them?
Absolutely.
So what kind of questions would you be asking them to steer them in the right direction?
Well, first of all, I'd like to find out what their income stream looks like, and I need to know what the property looks like, and whether there's any debts against the property.
Mm-hmm.
And we've already talked about the credit bureau, so if the credit is good, it's more likely they're going to get what they want.
So they have, maybe the house is paid for, they have a great credit rating, probably no problem.
Exactly. You may have $300,000 or $500,000 equity in the home. Take out a couple $100,000, you put that away into an annuity. They may not need the money at this particular point in time, and they're still happy. And at some point in time in the future, that starts paying them back on an annual basis, or on a monthly basis, depending on what kind of annuity they have.
So if they wanted to, they could go and see Bill and then maybe go on a cruise somewhere.
Exactly.
You don't need to know about that, do you?
No, I always say to people, I mean, I've only been on a holiday a couple times in the last 10, 20 years. And so I always say to people, so when's the last time you're in Greece? And most people will look at me and say, like, well, I've never been. And I always say, then why not? And they kind of go like, well, I can't afford it. Well, you're not going to be any younger next year than you are today. So maybe you should do it today and enjoy it while you're healthy enough to enjoy it, so that when you're old enough and can't go, you can at least have those memories.
You can remember it. You can watch the vids.
Exactly.
Interesting stuff. So, Sherry, if somebody wants to get a hold of Bill, how can they do that?
They can always get expert mortgage information online by visiting BillyMac.com. That's Billy with an I, not a Y, MAC.com, or by calling Bill at 604-684-4663. That's 604-684-HOME.
Not only are you real estate agent extraordinaire, but I've noticed, too, that you're becoming a bit of a radio person because you're starting to read that information about Bill.
Yes.
But as soon as you heard the music kick it, bang, you went for it.
I do. Wow. It's instinct. You've
getting,
taught me well.
Well, I tried.
Wise one.
You're just doing a great job. It's 10:55 on the Radio Real Estate Show. In the next segment of the program, our home handyman, Finn Jensen, will be here. And Finn says that springtime brings out those for sale signs in British Columbia. Is that true?
Yes, it's absolutely, especially after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, well, that's another story.
This is Sherry Brown of Remax Performance Realty with Bill Macklem, president of Dominion Macklem Mortgages, our producer Dwayne Bishop, and Tom Lucas. You're listening to Radio Real Estate on Smooth and Easy CIL 650.
Looking for a new place and your busy work schedule has you booked up? Take the stress out of renting with Hollyburn Properties full-service rental professionals. We're here to help every step of the way, from your initial search to relaxing in your very own condo-style rental apartment. Our on-site resident managers will make you feel right at home. Be a part of our family. For current rental availabilities, call 604-878-8888 or visit us at hollyburn.com.
Hey everyone, it's Brian Baumler from HGTV with a must-see event, this year's BC Home and Garden Show. 5 days only, February 18th to the 22nd at BC Place Stadium. Bring along that to-do list you've been ignoring and get great deals from over 400 home and garden experts. Plus, I'll be there giving you some Baumler-approved advice and inspiration on your home rental projects. The BC Home and Garden Show, February 18th to the 22nd. Buy your tickets online and save $3 at bchomeandgardenshow.com.
When you're planning a business move, here at Redpath Relocations, we understand the business. With over 35 years relocating clients all over the world, we work with you from start to finish. Our service is so good, you'll want to move again. Visit us at redpathrelocations.ca or give us a call at 604-945-9910. Make the right move by taking the Red Path. We're always ready, always reliable.
CL 650.
This old house is getting shaky, boys. This old house is getting old. This old house flips in the rain now, and this house flips in the cold.
A couple of weeks from now on the Radio Real Estate Show, we're actually going to have Tim and Josh Redpath on the program.
They're great guys.
From Redpath Relocations to talk about moving. And some tips. You're going to pass along some tips.
They've been in the business a long time.
They have. And you know what? I made them promise me when we said we're going to have them on the show that they tell us about some moving stories from hell.
And you know what? There are a lot. I know.
I'll bet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've moved a lot in my life.
Have you?
I have. And having experts like our guests that we'll have on will be great for
Certainly
the future.
help, yeah.
I don't plan on moving anytime soon.
Well, that's
but
good. No. We want you to stay here with us.
Staying right here at the station.
I know
I'm
for a
just
fact.
Not moving.
One of the last things you want to pack, of course, is the scissors and the X-Acto knife because you need to open those boxes when you get to the other end.
That's Absolutely. A good tip.
And if you pack those away first, well, then you're in big trouble.
And you always label the boxes.
Honey, where's the knife? Don't make me come in there and find it for you. I'll give you the knife. 10:58 on the Radio Real Estate Show. And it's time now to hear from our home handy guy. His name is Finn Jensen. We got him on the line. Finn, good morning.
Good morning, Tom, and good morning, everyone. With all the mild weather we're basking in, Scott's heather and camellia blooms have beaten spring's arrival by at least a month. And when the sunny weather really begins, we won't be able to park anywhere without blocking somebody's for sale sign. Another spring arrival. What brings on all this real estate stuff anyways, many wonder? You get in a home when you're young, and you leave when you're old. You may own a couple of homes, but that's in what, 50, 60 years? So where's the rest of the action coming from? Well, that's a good question. It's not a simple answer. Today, many locals will own a few homes during their time, some for investments, others will be rebuilt for themselves and family. Just because someone buys a new home doesn't mean it will be their last. There is so much to look at, so much to tempt. The market range in this part of Canada is enormously large. Plus, all these reasons are what brings new families from far and wide seeking that most coveted prize, their own home. This is St. Jensen wishing you a happy Valentine's, and we'll talk to you next week.
If you have any plumbing or heating work to be done, call Finn at Gentech Mechanical Installations at 778-378-2740. That's 778-378-2740.
Thank you, Bill. 10:59 on the program. And Sherry, people are still thinking about that springtime real estate market. I guess now would be a good time to try to maybe beat that rush if you could.
Absolutely. Now's a good time to list. And actually, I'll be getting a new listing shortly here after Valentine's Day. There's no relation to that.
There's no breakup coming or anything. No, okay.
Just timing.
Just a coincidence. But yes, there are. We're in need of product. We're in need of single-family homes, especially in Surrey and North Delta. There's a lot of buyers out there who are just starting to. We're having a very mild winter. I was in Mexico. I missed the snow. We haven't seen any other snow. It's just been rain, and I see crocuses blooming already.
Yes.
So
there
I do know that the buyers, when that happens, they spring up as well.
Are you sure those are the crocuses and not the winter pansies?
It could be.
Could be.
Could be Bill's winter pansies. But definitely. So I think, if you're thinking of putting your house on the market, I wouldn't wait too much longer. It's a great time right now. People can see beyond. They don't need to see the green grass. They can, look at photos on your table and get a good idea. But you can get a very good price for your home right now because there are buyers out there looking.
So if you're thinking about buying or selling, Sherry, you're available. What's your number?
You can give me a call at 604-970-6789. That's 604-970-6789. Or you can go to my website and check out all my videos and information at sherrybrown.ca. That's SHERI brown.ca.
I don't know about you, Bill, but I go to Sherry's website and check out her videos. I don't know if I want to look at houses after that.
Yeah, I don't have any videos on my
You don't?
No.
Maybe you should get Sherry to help you put some videos on your mortgage website.
No.
Okay. Well, guys, it's been a great... the hour just flew by.
It did.
So much information. Sherry, Bill, thank you guys once again.
That was wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a product of love.
It certainly is. And today is the day of love. It's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's. Thank you for the goodies.
Welcome.
Dwayne, thank you for being there, and thank you for listening to the Radio Real Estate Show. We're back next Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, and I'll talk to you all Monday afternoon at 2 with more of your favorites right here in Smooth and Easy CL 650. For everybody on the Radio Real Estate Show, it's Tom Lucas saying thank you, bye.